You're welcome. This is a very beautiful Saturday morning. I am very happy to be right here before you to spend the last Saturday of the month of May with you. And a day after Children's Day. So I want to wish everybody out there happy Children's Day. I'll be belated. It's belated already. So, well, don't say you're not a child. Everybody is a child of somebody, whether your parents are late or not. There is a child hidden in everybody. So, my name is Oluchi Carlo. Welcome to the Weekend Show.
But that would be being a child by accepting it in your spirit that you're a child. Right? The celebration is actually for kids.
I don't know about you, but there is a kid in everybody.
Don't use this scope.
There is a kid in everybody.
Don't use the scope to scope.
Why do you think you will see an old man, beers and everything? You still see somebody somewhere calling him baby.
The truth is, welcome to the show, and I am David Okwasele. You know, the celebration yesterday brought back some nostalgic moments. People were sharing their exciting memories as children. Other people also had reasons to share some memories as kids that they wouldn't want or that continues to even reoccur in their lives that they don't want to remember. However, whatsoever that it is, why we are here is that we provide a better future, a better environment for our kids so that they don't have that bad memories. And for the good memories, we'll help them to have a lot of them so that when they grow up, their childhood will not be a trauma or hindrance to their progress. And that is why today on the show, we're looking at something very essential to this issue.
Yes, but the truth is, are we still really celebrating Children's Day the way we used to? Because I was at the market yesterday. Honestly, I didn't see all those children's toys. You know, normally there is this exceptional way they sell children's toys. And I didn't see a lot of school children on their uniforms going for march past and all that. Now, I understand it had to do with security challenges. But the thing that is, right here on ABS yesterday, I was tuned and I noticed there were some things to make a child happy. I did watch, in fact, yesterday, I dedicated my day to watching cartoon. I said, I have to remember that small girl inside this big girl. All right, so
you don't watch cartoon again now?
I do watch, but the thing is, I don't really have that time.
You know one funny thing with cartoons is that children call it cartoon. Adults call it animation. So you watch animation?
I watched cartoon.
All right, welcome to the program. Like we roll it, we'll start with the press review for this morning. Join us. All right, welcome back to the show. Let's begin from ABS website, where we have the story trending. Anambra State Government takes delivery of 20,000 organic coconut seedlings from Malaysia. Anambra Assembly Speaker Okafor seeks legislation for protection, training of Nigerian children. Children's Day, Soludo State's commitment to children's rights and welfare. ABGA primary elections are judged peaceful, free, fair in Anambra.
And now we'll go straight to the dailies this morning, and we'll start up with the Nation newspaper. And on top of the page of the Nation newspaper, we have one feared dead as violence protests trail APC reps primary. And then we have Bajabia Miller, Patterson, Akinlade orders get return tickets. Lai Mohammed's son loses APC ticket for Lagos Assembly. And then we also have Atiku Wike in tight race for PDP tickets. We have mudslinging as Rivers governor alleges smear plot. Ex-vice president in last-minute call with 80% of delegates. ANYM, National Working Committee clash over a Boeing delegate list. PDP kicks as INEC extends primaries deadline by 6 days. APC shadow presidential pool now holds June 6 to 8. And then we have, okay, we also have the details on how states may vote. Then we have My Agenda for National Transformation. That's by Tinubu. And then the final story here is ex-Air Force Chief Abubakar Folarin Gawuna and Buchau win APC Guba tickets. Binani emerges Adamawa flag bearer, beats Ribadu, Bindo, others.
And then we move to this day newspaper, the politics of the presidential elections and 2023 elections, also making the front page or the banner headline this morning on the front page of this day newspaper. The big story there, tension as PDP convenes to pick presidential candidate. Atiku, Wike, Saraki, Tambuwal are front runners. Northern elders meet, aim to back one northern aspirant. APC may shift national convention as INEC extends deadline for primaries to June 10. The This Day newspaper is highlighting the strengths and weaknesses of some of the candidates. From reports by the Supreme Court puts Amaechi's presidential bid at risk. Rivers moves to prosecute him, Tonya Cole. At AU session, Buhari charges African leaders to ameliorate suffering of displaced persons. Jonathan still eligible to contest for president, declares court. Rules his right to vie for president again cannot be prevented by any retroactive law. Adeboye, Nigeria's security problems beyond human compression. Storms Imo for prayer, says God directed him to visit troubled areas.
And then up next will be the Punch newspaper. And right below the logo of the Punch newspaper, we have Osinbajo, Tinubu, Amaechi, Bello. Others await Buhari, court clears Jonathan. APC shifts presidential primaries as INEC extends deadline. Probe, Amaechi, Wike disagree over Supreme Court judgment. I've been vindicated, ex-minister. Rivers, people will determine your fate, says governor. And we also have ex-Air Force Chief Erufai's Ali, female aspirant, win governorship tickets. Olujimi Odua Oba claims senatorial tickets. Bajabiamila Wase kicks rep slots. And then we have the major headline. Atiku, Wike, Saraki, others set for battle as PDP picks presidential candidates. Party limits aspirants 8 to 3. Police warn against violence. Delegates in joyous mood as aspirants visit Abuja Hotel. It's a miracle justice came for Desmond 5 years after death in EFCC custody, and that's by the brother Peter. How Lagos teacher flogged my son to death on eve of 12th birthday. That's a sad one from the boy's father. And then we also have nurse who gave me expired drugs at 6, fled Nigeria when I became blind, says 26-year-old UNILAG student Udense. And we also have war veteran farmer murdered in cold blood as vigilantes hold Benue community hostage. CBN loan to farmers hit 1 trillion naira amid rising default rates. And then a picture of the winners of the Nigerian Idol said, ladies chasing me after I won Nigerian Idol. That's by the winner Progress. While the runner-up says, heartbreak spoiled me to give my best. And that's it on the Punch newspaper this morning.
And then we look at the Guardian newspaper now, away from party politics but still on elections. Guardian reports on its banner headline, INEC bows to pressure, extends deadline for party primaries. Drama upsets as APC PDP elect candidates. Supreme Court dismisses Amaechi's appeal against 96 billion naira fraud probe. Kaduna security operatives kill bandit, recover AK-47 rifle, 135 cows. All right, new Naira notes missing in bank vaults, hawked on the streets. We also have Progress finds fame fortune on Nigerian Idol stage. Those are the major stories on the front page of the Guardian newspaper.
And up next is the Independent newspaper this Saturday. And we have 2023 presidential primaries. Rancor, intrigue, money divide delegates. Delay to screen APC aspirants plot to hinder Tinubu's ambition elsewhere. Tension as PDP leadership, presidential aspirants engage in last-minute consultation. Then we have Obasanjo Dazo's fan with Shola Allison on stage. NYSC certificate scandal. Kakol seeks Stella Odua's resignation prosecution. Nigerian firm Temil signs deal with Hyundai NLNG for construction of LPG carrier vessel. Femi made Kuti return for father and son, the experience. And then we also have the story on children, a picture on Children's Day celebration. Says Children's Day President Buhari calls on states to domesticate Child Rights Act and VAP. Alleged 96 billion naira fraud. Supreme Court dismisses Amechi's appeal. Rivers leaders will meet to decide former governor's fate, says Nwike. Court turned down Okorocha's plea for bail. And that's it on the Daily Independent newspaper this Saturday.
We look at the Saturday Telegraph, where it seems that being a delegate is the cash cow now, where they are reporting PDP convention, dollar rain for delegates, leading aspirants promising as much as $20,000. Atiku in pole position with Wike unrelenting. APC postpones national convention again. INEC vows to pressure extend party primaries by 6 days. Jonathan back in the radar, Supreme Court clears ex-president. 2023, while Lawan shunned use of presidential jets. Children's Day, we can end child poverty in Nigeria, says Osibanjo. Sanwo-Olu to parents, inculcate right values in your children. No Nigerian child should be out of school. Or Tom Obi joins Labour Party, urges Nigerians to join him in taking back our country. Abaripe joins APGA, resigns as Senate Majority Leader. Alleged 96 billion naira fraud. You have case to answer. Supreme Court tells Amechi. Dismisses Dakuku Peterside's appeal. Court refuses to admit Okorocha to bail. 2023, Senator Achatu makes history, picks APC Guba ticket in Adamawa. Bago Udofia Otu Ono, former NUT president, ex-Rec INEC, others win. Buhari pledges $3 million for takeoff of AU humanitarian agency. Monkeypox, federal government warns rural hunters, illegal wildlife traders against dead animals. Those are the major stories on the front page of the Saturday Telegraph.
And then straight to the Saturday Sun newspaper this morning, we have the major headline still on presidential primaries. How top aspirants stand. PDP, Atiku, Saraki, Wike, Bala Mohammed fight to the finish. APC, it's Lawan, Tinubu, Osinbajo, Amechi, Onu battle. And we have a story on the Supreme Court. Gakuku to pay Peter Dele 6 billion naira damage for defamation. Southeast, rating of Labour Party rises as P2B joins. Ex-Anambra governor, withdrawal from PDP, bad omen for opposition party, stays stakeholders. 2023, court clears Jonathan to contest. Osinbajo order fire over use of presidential jet for political thrips. Lawan refusal to use government plane gets kudos. Uchoga wins APC Cuba ticket in Abia, polls 141,952 votes in direct primaries. And we also have confusion, uncertainty over APC presidential primary as aspirants await Buhari's joker. And finally, we have a story on INEC vows to pressure extends party primaries deadline by 1 week.
And then on the Saturday Tribune, we have PDP convention, Atiku Saraki battle PDP governors for 811 delegates. We are here to win today, Atiku campaign organization says. APC Chiefs Convention to June 6 to 7 as INEC extends deadline by 6 days. Following wins or your APC Guba primary. Presidency court says Jonathan qualified for 2023 contest. Boko Haram, 5 million displaced in Lake Chad area, Buhari. We also have alleged 96 billion naira probe. Supreme Court dismisses Amechi's case. Appeals Court has vindicated me. Panel merely investigative. The only thing my husband does is to impregnate me. That's excited.
That's a joke.
Yeah.
What else is he supposed to do?
But it's a job. Maybe those are the better stories that we have here. If you want the details of the stories, go to any vendor near you on their websites, get a copy, and have the stories that are trending this morning.
All right, so that's the much you can take. Remember that if you want to read up some of the stories making it on ABS headlines, all you have to do is, number one, you can either stick to this channel. Yes, we'll get to read the news, take the news. In fact, our breakfast news is coming by 8. Or you can stick to our radio channels on 88.5 FM Orca. We get to take the news too, and you get to listen to it. Or if you're a little bit impatient, you can visit our website, www.absradiotv.com, and read it up yourself.
All right. When we come back, we'll get into our discussion segment for this morning. Join us.